People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of Seven, on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And I just got back from jury duty, and there's something that's bothering me. When I left the courthouse, because they cleared the courtroom right before 12, and you should have seen how fast I hobbled out of there, because I wasn't going to get stuck with them saying, oh, we changed our minds, so forth, so on. Well, on Tuesday, it was Monday or Tuesday, there's this homeless guy, full beard, a sign that says, homeless, anything would help. And they have to have a sign because the law says they can't just ask people for help, so they have to hold up a sign. And that's kind of known. I took the change that was in my multi-box and gave it to him and went on my merry way. Well, yesterday there was no jury duty, and today there was, and I had to borrow the money for the parking fee, so I didn't have any extra cash. So when I get to the street that my car is on, I seen the guy, he's holding up the sign, and I said, I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you today. And he said, but you spoke to me. And I went, okay. He goes, you spoke to me, that's enough. And I got all the way to my car before it struck me that people don't speak to him. They don't acknowledge him. They go around him like he's invisible. That bothers me. On my way out, when I get in the car, I have a lot of my inventory in the back seat of my car in a bin. So I reached in and got the first bar of soap I came across, which was the black velvet. And I said, I have no money, but I make soap. And he went, thank you. It was like I just made his whole day giving him a bar of soap. But the words, but you spoke to me. People, don't let people, just because they're in a certain situation, feel invisible. They are human beings. They might be down on their luck, but they're human beings. I mean, the sign says homeless. You know what? I might be well dressed and kind of put together, but I'm homeless too. I live in my mom's house. I can't pay rent because I have no income. I don't live in an apartment. I live in her house. I own my car outright. That's the only thing I own. So if I didn't live in mom's house, I would be living in my car because I own it outright and it is shelter. Might not be the best shelter, but it's shelter. This person didn't even have that. I don't know what the situation is, but think about it. If they're holding up a sign saying anything will help, instead of like some of these folks out here that, I mean, there's this one person, we used to call her Vine Street Betty. If you're driving along and you're on Vine Street, you go to use the ATM. Today's my birthday. And she would make a play to get $1. If you gave her $1, the next time you seen her, it was $5 or $100 or whatever. Vine Street Betty has birthdays every single day. You know, the one time she came to the church I was at saying she needed money for diapers. No kid to be seen. Obviously, because of her advanced age, nobody believed she had a kid, but she's asking for money. And then she tried the birthday thing there too. Well, people that are legitimately homeless, they're holding up a sign And even if they use their voice and say, hey, can you help me out? I'm not going to sit there and ignore their presence. I will at least acknowledge, hey, I'm broke. I can't help you, But for someone to say, but you spoke to me, really? People actually see someone obviously in need and not even give them a simple hello. That's the most basic thing we could do from one human being to another human being. Acknowledge their existence. You might not be able to help, but at least acknowledge that they're on this planet. I mean, come on, people. You're a person, I'm a person. People need people. If nothing else, people need people to say, hey, how you doing? Sorry about your luck. Hello. Something. Just acknowledge that they exist. They're not invisible. That's all I have to say about that. That bothered me, so I felt like somebody should know, and YouTube is a good way to let things be known. So, this has been People of Seven on Twitter and YouTube. People are elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. Even if you can't help, at least say, hey, bye now.